It's so cool.
Previously, on the Brewster honeymoon vacation to Puerto Rico, Kyle and I spent 2 amazing days exploring the Yunque Rain Forest. A few hours ride on the ferry got us to the island of Culebra just in time for an amazing sunset. We woke up bright and early the next morning to rent a go-kart so that way we could really get to explore the island. The Airbnb we were staying in this time was more like a tree house than a house. It was completely open air, full of windows and doors that opened to get the breezes. It was split story and very bare bones, but it definitely had the island feel. The island of Culebra is located just 17 miles to the east of the big island of Puerto Rico, but in its feel and vibe, it could be a million miles away. Culebra has been spared all the urban sprawl and development that most of Puerto Rico has experienced recently. This fact, coupled with it being a coral island, which means no muddy runoff from its rivers to muck up the water, very few inhabitants, and large tracts of wildlife refuges, enable the reefs around the island to really thrive. The awesome guys down at Jerry's Jeep Rentals, where we got the golf cart for the afternoon, suggested we check out Tamarindo Beach first. Because it's on the leeward side, or west side of the island, it has the best snorkeling because the landmass blocks most of the waves that come from out of the north. Tamarindo Beach also is a part of the Luis Pena Channel Natural Reserve, which is nice because it's been preserved and some of the coral is actually being reestablished by the University of Puerto Rico. For us, though, the real draw to Tamarindo was to see the legendary sea turtles and stingrays. The turtles love the seagrass that grows in the area. We saw 4 to 5 turtles during the entire time we'd snorkeled there. Stingrays also enjoy the sandy bottom before you get out to the seagrass. After spending an enjoyable hour or so snorkeling around, getting a feel for being in the water, and looking for sea turtles, but not finding any that morning, we decided to take a 5-minute ride down to the famous Flamenco Beach. Ah, Flamenco Beach. Its famous wide, white sand, beautiful Caribbean blue water. It also has a lot of good snorkeling, just a short swim from the beach, which admittedly we didn't really know about until after we got back. But where we were at and what we got to do while we were there was just amazing. The weather was perfect, the people were perfect, even the little hut selling mediocre pizza was perfect. And we got a chance to get a real coconut cut open and fresh milk inside. Flamenco Beach is definitely a must visit, and we're sure that we'll return there again someday. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's huge.
So cool. I think like the beach snorkeling part's over there. Is that? Yes. Right here? Works for you? Works for me.
Just like this the whole time without play around and like that.
You wanna do one more? Oh yeah. Get some walking on the beach footage.
Gotcha.
Cool clouds.
What's that out in the wave? Oh. Those are giant. Those are huge. That thing is huge. You're free diving it on? Wow, impressive. That guy is huge. You've done that before, huh?
Are you gonna eat them? I smell them.
That guy is... I've never seen a lobster so big.
That's small lobster. This is... I have a large size, but we get a big one.
Really?
Wow.
So cute.
How many pounds is that one, you think?
He maybe 5.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Almost double that. That guy's 3 feet long. Wow, cool. I'm on video. You flying towards me?
Culebra definitely isn't the largest island, but its ratio of must-see beaches to landmass is probably up there amongst the highest in the world. Soon we realized if we didn't get a move on, we would only see Tamarindo and Flamenco, so we packed up the golf cart and headed a short trip down the road to Zoni Beach. The road leading into the beach starts at the top of a giant hill, and in our golf cart we were afforded a magnificent view of the neighboring island called Culebra. It's known also for its beautiful beaches, but unfortunately, of course, since we didn't have a boat, we weren't able to go there. Definitely next time though. Zoni Beach is also known for its turtle nesting sites, which there are signs posted everywhere, and occasionally when turtles are nesting, their sites are roped off by tape. Since the beach is on the windward side of the island, it receives much more surf and undercurrent, so swimming here is a little dicey. The day we visited was beautiful weather and the sea was relatively calm. However, since there really wasn't that much to check out underwater, we only waded in to cool off enough, see some of the same fish we saw at Flamenco Beach, and then we realized how hungry we were, so we hopped back in the golf cart, did a little more exploring of the island, and then had a wonderful dinner at Zaco's Tacos. Oh, you said take that. Is that what? A road that looks like it's made out of cement? I don't know. We've got cats. There's the gas station right over there. It's probably for the view.
That's how we get to that Linden Bay.
Oh, yeah, I know it is.
A little puppy.
Nicely done. Oh, let's go there. Maybe like a spare. If you want to. Ready to rinse off? Yeah, it does. I mean, I was ready to go and kind of excited, but like that's one thing you gotta plan. We have to be there by a certain time, and then we gotta eat by a certain time. So yeah. The next morning, we woke up bright and early to prepare for our departure back to the big island of Puerto Rico. But before we left Culebra, we were absolutely determined to find some of the legendary sea turtles. So before we returned our golf cart, we headed back to Tamarindo Beach. We had talked to some of the locals, and they told us that the best place to find sea turtles at Tamarindo was a little further down the beach to the left from where we had been the day before. Navigating the very rocky beach, we made our way down to the waterline and got in. We realized there were many more sea urchins at this end of the beach, but that was okay. We got into about 15 foot of water, and quickly the sandy bottom turned to grass. And then seemingly out of nowhere, we saw several dark shapes down at the bottom. There were about 4 to 5 sea turtles scattered around, just lazily munching on the seagrass. They didn't even seem to notice us, calmly floating above them. In fact, some of them were so oblivious to us, one of them almost ran into Kyle on his way up to get a breath of fresh air. It surprised, I think, Kyle and the sea turtle equally as much, but it made for some great reaction afterward. Soon we realized how long we had been floating and watching these amazing little sea creatures, and we realized we really needed to get back to the golf cart and return it before we missed our ferry. Join us next time as we head into Old San Juan. We stay at an amazing Airbnb located just 2 blocks from the Atlantic and a short walk from the amazing fort there. We really hope you join us. Until then, ciao, and subscribe for more updates from the far-fetched life.